All right, so if you look at the way Indy is standing right over there in the screen right here, hands on hips and all, that's how I'm reacting right now when I was watching the Lakers and Timberwolves game. The Lakers are up by 20 points right now. I was like, I'm not gonna waste my time watching this game. I was trying to root for the Wolves to win game two, to go 2-0 before they head to Minnesota, but we'll give the Lakers that one. They know how to draw fouls, even if it looks like flops. But anyways, this is the 10th, yes, the 10th episode of our full playthrough of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So the last episode was the very last episode where we pretty much stayed our welcome at the Vatican City, where we were able to where Indy was able to find Indy and Gina were able to explore underneath the Fountain of Confession, and they ended up in a room of full of treasures of the esoteric era. And Indy was able to find his cat mummy, but he encountered the big giant locust, who was the one that took his cat mummy from Marshall College. So a rematch took place in which Indy became the victor, but shortly thereafter, Father Ventura brought in both Benito Mussolini and Emmerich Voss into the treasure room, and Voss found a lot of items that had certain stone tablets in there, including the one cat mummy that has been looking for. So they break that open. There's a bunch of stone tablets, and apparently those stone tablets are related to some sort of mythical power source called the Great Circle, and a lot of complications ensued. And then now we're dealing with Nazis. That's typical in the Indiana Jones stories. And afterwards, we hitched a ride on a German airship that made its way to the Nazi-occupied Gizeh in Egypt. And so, one thing I wanted to point out is that as Indy and Gina hitched the ride on the German airship, the giant locust um, got got into it with a bunch of Nazis in black shirts, and then there were more giants along the way that they got into a fight with. So this is not the last of seeing locusts or the giants community, whatever you want to call them. So we're gonna start off in Gießen. We're gonna be here for quite a few episodes, at least 7 or 8 or 9, depending on how big this map is. Hold on, no. We're trying to find Gina's contact in here. Let's make our way to the top. And this is our drawing of Gizeh, Egypt. I'm very excited to see what type of environment this is, other than a bunch of desert. How lively it looks. The setting of the Vatican City was pretty impressive. Oh wow, that's definitely worth a picture.
Wow, what a view!
It is something, ain't it?
You got the two pyramids there, plus the smaller one over there, or the small one up there too. Well, mainly these three right here. Looks like we get to go over there. There's something over there. There's something
They're even
over there.
bigger than I imagined.
Wait until you see him up close.
That's it. We should hurry.
All right, let's go to the blue tent.
So I take it the blue tent will be our home base for the time being. Very excited to explore this area here.
Look at the Nile.
Yeah, it too, to the ancient Egyptians.
I've never seen anything like this.
Speaking of the Nile, I'm looking forward to a future playthrough of Death of the Nile. I talked about it a few playthroughs ago. That'll be on the list for 2025 playthrough catalog this year. Excuse me. It's the same. It's modernized. I don't know if it's a prequel to Murder on the Orient Express that came out less than 2 years ago. is it? Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go over to the blue tent. Okay. Make our way through. A bunch of tents here.
السلام عليكم يا فندي.
نهارك سعيد.
Oh yeah, he does speak the language.
السلام عليكم يا أستاذ.
أهلا بك.
Let me look around here first before we make contact.
Was ist denn hier los? Jetzt reicht's ja. Hut ab. No! Verdammt! No! No!
Okay, that's not my intention.
يومك سعيد يا حضرتك.
نهارك سعيد.
أهلا يا فندي.
أهلا بك.
Bread is life achievement. What is this? Eat an Aish Baladi bread. I don't think they taste or what the texture is like. Oh, oh. I'm not trying to attract any further attention. I like there's like a musical note or musical indicator that tells you you're being noticed, like right now. Oh, the camera.
عامل إيه يا حضرتك؟
أهلا.
Of some sort? Ooh. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's like a... Okay. Is that bathroom stalls there? Oh, it's like
The medical tent
space
is
of
for
sort?
workers at the dig site only, sir. There are better facilities in the city for tourists. Now, where was I?
Good to see someone's taking care of the workers. I'm not a tourist.
Then what are you doing here, if I may be so bold?
I'm from the American Embassy in Cairo. Here to investigate the dig. Tell me, how are the Germans treating you?
Well, to tell you the truth, they are being quite difficult. They only give me the bare minimum in terms of medical equipment. I don't even have any medicine. And I know for a fact the Germans have a supply, but they won't share.
And what if someone were to stumble upon some unattended German medicine?
Ah. Then I would advise that someone deliver it here. I would make sure it's put to good use, saving lives.
All right, good. Get to upgrade here.
ده جن
25.
جن بتاع الصحراء شكله جايلي.
There's a gym?
كل ده بسبب المقبرة. المقبرة كانت ملعونة. شكلنا حفرنا بعمق كبير.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
nichts. خلوا بالكوا. وسعولي انا جاي. انا شايف ان كافور عالج جرحك الخطير. دكتور شاطر بص على القطع مره واحده بس وقال يعني حاجه بسيطه وبعدين ابتدى العلاج على طول. خساره دايما يشغلوا ليل نهار. المسكين ما بينامش خالص. شفته لما كنت بساعد في الخيمه الطبيه.
تفتكر صاحي من امتى؟
ما شفتوش نام من ساعه ما ابتدى شغل امبارح الصبح.
كأنه مش بني آدم يا أخي.
اهلا يا فندي.
نهارك سعيد.
Don't let them see you.
There's a shitload of goodies here. I can't grab those. Never mind.
عامل ايه يا حضرتك؟
أهلا.
Fatah recipe. Shukri. You will help me make fatah for the celebration of Asha's first childbirth. Look at the list of ingredients. Don't forget to buy. Move. And do not deviate from instructions like last time. It was a disaster. Instructions. Cook chunks of lamb in a large pot of water for 2 to 3 hours until tender. Save the flavorful broth when it's done. Simmer rice in a pot of water with oil and salt for about 20 minutes. Fata sauce. Saute crushed garlic and pureed tomato. Add salt and pepper, vinegar to taste and adjust as needed. Simmer until the sauce is thickened. Brush baladi bread with butter and bake it until it is crisp. Make garlic daka. Saute chopped garlic in oil and add some vinegar, cumin, and some water, then cook it for a few days. Lay your crisp baladi garlic daka rice, then drizzle fata sauce, and finally spread the lamb chunks on top. Then you take a big spoon of flavorful lamb broth and pour over everything. Drizzle some more fata sauce over and serve the guests a cup of extra fata and daka sauce. It sounds familiar, fata? Oh yeah, it's Egypt's version of their own stew. I've had that before, actually, now that I think of it.
I haven't had feta in years.
نهارك سعيد يا فندم.
كيف حالك أنت؟
Those guards are. Where are those guards at? I think they're on this side here.
Nicht gedacht, dass die Türen so groß sind.
They're looking this way.
Los!
Get down before you see.
نهارك سعيد يا فندم.
وعليكم السلام.
Yeah, so there's nothing over there. Okay. Check down this way. Wanted poster. 2 French-speaking men disguised as diggers have been seen breaking into the excavation site to steal artifacts. One of them was seen heading southeast off of the road from the workers' camp. If you have information about any of these men, please inform a guard or foreman of the excavation. Great Sphinx. Ooh, we get to visit the Sphinx. Gizeh village. Time for excavation. Well, these two are German. Kinkawas. Excavation.
أنا نفسي أخلص شغل وأجري على البيت. ولا إيه؟
تفتكر امتى هيدفعونا ويسيبونا نروح؟
مش عارف. بس أكيد أول ما يلاقوا اللي بيدوروا عليه. سلام عليك يا أستاذ.
وعليكم السلام.
معرفش. بس بيتهيألي إن هم نفسهم ما يعرفوش.
Don't let them see you.
Da stimmt was nicht.
يومك سعيد يا بيه.
أهلا.
These are German thieves in Gizeh. While it has been officially reported as a friendly exchange of archaeological knowledge aimed at uncovering the past, reports emerging from the Gizeh excavation claim that the German expedition team is actually stealing ancient artifacts and barring Egypt's leading Egyptologists from entering the area. Many of the most significant archaeological finds have been discovered in Gizeh, making it a focal point for worldwide speculation and controversy. When our new king ascended the throne, some hoped for a resurgence of Egyptian sovereignty, but he has yet to respond to this affront. Is our king too preoccupied with attending parties with the socialites of Cairo to cast out these grave robbers? Or has he opted to replace the British boot on our neck with the German one?
The Nazis sure are making friends around here.
Great basket. Oh, yes, carrot toast. I need that.
This could be interesting.
I gotta see.
God, I really need that.
انا هعمل ايه دلوقتي؟ يا رب اللي بيحصل ده يخلص بقى.
Gotta be shitting me.
Du bist eine erbärmliche kleine Ratte. Du bist tot, Freundchen. Da, ich seh dich. Zeig ihm, was du drauf hast.
This is how it's done!
Nimm das, du Strolch! عامل ايه حضرتك؟
أهلا بك.
ترى هقدر اخرج دلوقتي؟
Alright, let's talk to Gina's contact.
اتفضل ادخل. Gina, darling,
Dame Noir.
you made it. Now, who might this be?
This is Dr. Indiana Jones,
I'm an archaeologist.
famous archaeologist.
Rings a bell. Marcus Brody's associate.
You know Marcus.
We frequent the same circles. I am Dame Nawal Shafiq Barkley, patron of history and its forgotten artifacts. And as of late, indulging in a spot of spying for Miss Lombardi here. Well, you must be famished. Come. Such a fascinating world.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. Why, thank you. It's quite the luxurious pavilion you have here.
Oh, have a look around, Dr. Jones.
Don't mind if I do, Dame Noir. You have a very sharp eye for quality.
Ah, just trinkets I've collected on my travels. So, this great circle, the Nazis think it's a conduit of some kind of power, correct?
Voss certainly does. He believes it'll secure his place in history. Everything's a competition with that guy.
He's using my sister to cross the finish line.
We will find her. Everything is predestined and pre-written, as the Egyptians would say. Oh, mind feeding Osiris, Dr. Jones?
I don't think he's hungry.
Scared of snakes, Dr. Jones?
Must be a problem in your line of work.
Nothing would make me happier than feeding your snake, Dame Noir.
We find Osiris's food right by his box.
You gotta feed the oh Lord.
That should be enough.
What's this?
Geomantic analysis.
Have you spoken to Laura since Berlin?
Observations on the
Oh, I
geomantic
tried to
properties of
contact her once,
pyramids.
but she said she was
The
busy.
alignment of the two smaller pyramids in relation to the Great Pyramid must be significant. Notice the number of miniature pyramids and how they are arranged. A very peculiar pattern. Did the ancient Egyptians see some sort of divine properties in this location? Which secrets is the ground beneath the hot sands we walk on? And they are still researching down there to this day.
Must be from an old expedition during the French invasion. The Scarlet Arrow. Dana Wall, this is your yacht?
Indeed. Maybe one day I will take you sailing, Dr. Jones. Just a little sketch I made. Keep it if you'd like.
If I'm not mistaken, Marge was doing an excavation in Petra.
So, are you and he? No. God, no. Oh, he's something of a lady killer, I've heard.
You have that in common, then.
Huh.
Osiris, Lord of the Dead. Charming.
Did you get the information I sent with Officer Bow?
I did. But he didn't make it.
Oh. That's tragic. Very tragic indeed.
The Idol of Ra.
Voss believes it to be here, Dr. Jones.
What is it?
It's a statue, perhaps this big, cursed with a terrible power, according to the old Egyptian legend.
It's been lost for thousands of years. No one's known where to look for it.
So why does Voss think that the idol is here in Gizeh?
Perhaps he thinks old Khufu had it.
Khufu built the Great Pyramid as his personal tomb. If he did have the idol, then
He would want to hide its power from the world.
Power of the stone. Dame Nawal, you're a genius.
Am I?
The cat mummy.
Sorry.
The stones of the Great Circle were found inside various ancient relics, which could mean the Idol of Ra contains another one of those stones.
Oh, bravo!
Well, this is gonna be hilarious.
One of my spies smuggled this out of the Nazi compound, funding approval for some sort of experiment. Signed by Adolf Hitler, the obnoxious little twit.
Dr. Laura Lombardi. She's on the list of the participants?
Couldn't find any description of this experiment. My German is a tad rusty.
What did you get yourself into, Laura?
She was so absorbed in her work when we lived in Berlin, she was never really present. She was like a ghost.
She still loves you, you know.
Well, I'm still here for her, doing everything I can, even though... Voss has an office in the Nazi compound. Perhaps we can find more information there.
How do we get in?
I can procure work passes. Though it may take some time, I'm afraid.
I did it. I fed the snake.
Marvelous. Well, I take it you won't just idly wait here for your work passes. An agent of mine purloined this excavation map from the Nazi camp. It will give you an updated view of the surroundings here in Gizeh.
This place looks bigger than Vatican City. And I take it the red is the Nazi-occupied compounds.
I can use this to listen to the Nazis' radio communications.
Splendid idea. Be my guest.
مدام نوال النازيين دمروا واحدة تانية.
شكرا عمر. ربنا معك.
Lost another what?
Another stone steely. Voss is desperate for whatever information they may contain. Soon, there will be no trace of history left in this place.
Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
I'm a benefactor at the Cairo Museum. They would gladly accept any stone steely coming their way. If you find any, bring them to me. I'll keep them safe and sound.
As long as they end up in a museum.
Where they belong. These are my notes concerning the stone steely. Perhaps they can be of some use to you?
I'll do my best. What do we have here?
Still observations from the Cairo Museum agent inside the camp. He promised to have work passes ready in time for the next shooter. Steal one. I suspect that this is what the Nazis are searching for in the tomb of the Kinkois. Steal number 2. Agent overheard Nazis planning a search party for a stele somewhere to the east of the Phoenix. Steal number 3. According to findings on an Oscar Khan, the stele is supposed to be located somewhere beneath the Sphinx. Number 4, Nazis tried to dig up a stone stele west of the village. Mission was aborted following an accident. Number 5, south of the mortuary temple ruins by an X-marked flag. Nazis plan to search once they've removed the scorpion infested. Oh no. Whew, okay. And number 6, an agent spotted the Nazis carrying this one into the vehicle garage. Okay.
If there's anything you need, go to the village market. Just watch out for any merchants trying to scam you,
Don't worry. I have a nose for spotting frauds.
Well, then I'm sure you'll be fine.
Hey, Strambo, I've picked up something interesting. Come over here. I think you want to hear this.
All right, I'm listening.
No.
Statusbericht Meyer. Kommen.
It's Voss.
Wir waren den ganzen Tag an der Ausgrabungsstelle bei der Sphinx. Die Männer sind erschöpft. Komm. Ja und? Haben Sie schon das Heiligtum der Wächter gefunden? Leider nein, Herr Sturmbannführer. Aber womöglich einen Eingang. Komm. Gut. Gute Arbeit, Meyer. Und jetzt kehren Sie zum Lager zurück. Ich werde mich jetzt der Ausgrabung widmen. Der nächste Schritt erfordert eine gewisse Expertise. Na los, ab. Verstanden, Herr...
Voss seems very concerned about this excavation. What is he searching for?
He said the sanctuary of the Guardians.
Huh?
Maybe they were guardians of the idol of Ra.
Well, we have to investigate before he returns to the site.
Voss article. American Voss, rekindling the flames of the past. To seize the future, we must first look into the past. That is the philosophy of one of the world's leading archaeologists, Emmerich Voss, from the Special Antiquities Collection Division of the SS. Look to the power of the Roman Imperium, he told us. The mighty hordes of the Mongols, the wealth of Persia. There has been something more than might is right behind these world-changing achievements. If we can learn through the science of archaeology is, what it what it is that connects these landmarks in history, we can use that to secure our place in the future. An ambition that seems to have intrigued our great Führer a year ago. Voss secured funding for a top-secret archaeological expedition, but he is tight-lipped when asked about what it would entail.
They misspell his name. Voss must be furious.
But what Otto Kruger? What monster left the traces by Anna Koenig? Grips of Midnight, What Happened in the Dark City by Joseph Richter.
Far too sophisticated for a Nazi.
Street Scrapper to deal increased damage with one or two hand weapons. Okay.
Sounds fascinating.
A fucking hammer. What this will do? Mine. I really want to know what a prickly pear tastes like. need a Nazi disguise, man. This isn't working. Just keep going.
عامل ايه يا خواجه؟
نهارك سعيد.
اهلا بيك يا بيه.
آخ إلين.
اهلا يا فندم.
نهارك سعيد.
Diese Stiefel sind grauenhaft. Ist da jemand? Ich weiß, dass du da bist. So, reiß dich zusammen. Du hast eine Aufgabe. Komisch. Ich hab doch was gehört.
Onto Kripke.
Sonderbar. Verdammt!
Well, I can't do anything with those guys snooping around. Let me just go on with the story. It's gonna be a lot harder to navigate with no disguise. Excuse me.
كويس اني رجعت للمعسكر. بيشغلونا زي الحمير في موقع الحفر. اهلا يا فندم.
أهلا بك.
An open fence or something around here? Oh, there is. Oh, shit.
Ich hab so Hunger. Wow, ist das ein schöner Wald. Oh.
Nice and easy.
Die zahlen zu wenig für diesen Mist. Ich würde alles für ein weiches Bett geben.
Nazis sure are superstitious.
I know where that is. Read this real quick. Scouts. I've heard reports that many of the soldiers refuse to enter the tomb west of the workers' camp. Rumors say that it's cursed, that it is haunted by ghosts. Apparently, some of them can even hear whispers of night coming from the entrance. I've had the tomb entrance sealed for now, but we must do something to improve the men's morale. Maybe a cinema showing would cheer them up. Up a view of all. Okay, I still need to learn how to stash melee weapons.
Wenigstens sind die Einheimischen nett.
There's the key.
Die Sonne macht mich fertig. Mist. Und nun? Wie lange bräuchte man, um auf die höchste Pyramide zu klettern? Wie kann man nur in der Wüste leben? Jetzt durch die Zeit reisen und all das Leben ist doch wunderbar.
Not a fair way to get through this damn area without being spotted, but I'm gonna get spotted regardless.
Hundefutter. Ich träume von einer Bratwurst und einem Strudel. Wir sollten ins Dorf einmarschieren und uns einfach bedienen. Das wäre zu viel Aufwand. Vergiss nicht, wir sollten gar nicht hier sein. Ich mag es gar nicht, im Geheimen rumzuschleichen wie Ungeziefer. Du wirst schon noch kämpfen. Keine Sorge.
A train?
Hier draußen in der Wüste will man nicht verloren gehen. Vom Feinsten. Was ist das?
I can't really do shit. Ugh.
Hey, was war das? Oh, ist das ein schöner Wagen.
Since I'm here, not yet.
Was jetzt schon wieder?
I gotta be more patient in this area here.
Von wem kam das? Was ist das?
It's the jump.
Wollen wir später zur Kampfarena? Es gibt eine Kampfarena? Ja, Gerhard hat eine im Rekrutierungsamt eingerichtet. Ich dachte, das wüssten alle. Ich nicht. Warum erfahre ich sowas denn nie? Ich frage mich, ob hier auch Hochprozentiges verkauft wird. Ein Djinn in der Wüste. Wer glaubt denn an sowas? Die Sonne macht mich fertig.
So zu wenig für diesen Mist.
Mann, war das langweilig.
Was war das?
Keine Sorge.
Shit. What the hell am I supposed to get through this?
Seltsam.
Ich will keinen Sonnenbrand. Wenigstens sind die Einheimischen nett. Oh, nichts.
Scheiße. Irgendwas ist hier im Busch. Wirklich seltsam.
Dr. Kafur can help the workers with this.
It's gonna be in the safe spot.
Wird das eine Katze oder ein Hund sein? Das ist ein Löwe mit Menschenkopf und Adlerschwingen. Was eine irre Vorstellung. Nein, ist wahrscheinlich ein Hund. Ich sag's dir, das ist ein Löwe mit Menschenkopf. So etwas gibt es doch nicht.
That's convenient.
Das ist ein Fabelwesen, du Idiot.
Medicine for the sick workers.
Sinn ergeben. Woher weißt du sowas? Schadet nicht, wenn man in der Nähe von Voss die Ohren spitzt. Für mich ist das ein Hund. Ich frage mich, ob hier auch Hochprozentiges verkauft wird.
Ist das ein schöner Wagen?
Mamas Apfelstrudel. Dafür lohnt es sich zu kämpfen.
Oh, good set outfit? That should work.
Yeah, this will do nice. Oh, let's see here.
Unfortunate.
Curious.
What took you so long, Strambo?
Well, nice to see you too.
I'm trying to open this big door, but I don't know how.
A13. Discovered a curious indentation on the wall. I'm not sure what to make of it. I'm hired to take over as excavation leader from tomorrow. He'll investigate further. Brandt. A16. Adalbert came by rambling about generators and some power failure. I told him I had no time for his nonsense. This man is nearly insufferable as his brother. Received telegram from the Vatican. They found the artifacts awaiting Voss return. Meyer. A17. I found a golden medallion. Perhaps it could tell us how to enter the sanctuary of the Guardians. I'll store it in the recreational area until Voss gets back. Where's it at?
The Nazis found some kind of golden medallion. Took it to their recreational area.
That medallion sounds pretty important, don't you think?
You're damn right. Now let's go take it back from them.
You go. I'll stay here and search for any signs of my sister.
Nazi recreational area. Okay. Oh, this is much better now. I do hope I get like some sort of German soldier outfit. Or Nazi soldier outfit, I should say. What's this?
The dream stealing, like looking into the past. What riddles do you hold?
Stop getting so far.
Komm nicht näher. Ein hübsches Modell.
Don't know where it went, but okay.
يا اللي هنا حد يلاقي المفتاح ويفتح الباب. انا اتحبست جوه وانا بشيل حاجه العسكري من العساكر. اكيد بالغلط، انا متاكد. حد سامعني؟
I don't know what the discarded card is. He isn't.
حد يلاقي المفتاح ويفتح الباب بقى. يا اللي هنا. حد يساعدني لو سمحتم، ابوس ايديكم. ياه، اخيرا. ده انا افتكرت اني هموت من الجوع هنا. تسلم يا حضرة والله.
I like it. Please be with you. It must be ridiculously hot up there. This place looks too peculiar. Oh shit, this is some maze.
Let me see here.
January 20th, 1882. Buying that old research journal at the market was the best decision of my life. Now I think I've discovered the antechamber of a tomb that should contain one of those mysterious artifacts and more. The Catapic jars alone must be worth something. The professor would be happy with me. This is not real archaeology, he'd cry. Old fool wants to die poor, but I don't. According to the local Poloi, the tombs around here are haunted or cursed. Obviously completed and utter humbug, but attaching a little nonsense ghost story to any artifact I find should double the value. It's getting late and I thought I heard something outside. Might not get much sleep tonight. Blood on this.
A canopic jar. This shouldn't be here.
It's all based on what's supposed to be on there.
Where does this go? This must fit somewhere.
Why can't I throw it? The fuck? There we go.
It has to go somewhere.
I gotta deal with dogs out there. Where's the last Voss at? Or Jar at? Oh.
Okay.
I'm missing something here. Thought so.
Where does this belong?
The baboon. Johnny Baboon. Baboon's World. That's it right there.
Oh. There you are.
What are we doing on timing? Alright, we're almost done with this episode. Oh, shit is safe.
Meyer lässt uns also schuften, während er diesen Mann sollte ich mir... Dieser Ägypter sieht verdächtig aus. Wir sind nur Fußvolk. Meinst du, er lässt mich mitmachen, wenn ich hingehe? Als hättest du genug Geld für den Einsatz, um mit Meyer und den Offizieren Skat zu spielen.
Oh shit.
Color me intrigued.
It's amazing what stuff you can find in these tents. that table. Damn. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe come another way around.
Was glotzt du so? Rück mir nicht auf die Pelle. Nerv jemand anders.
Mach, dass du wegkommst, Arbeiter.
Let's see if there's a checkpoint around here first. Okay, there we go.
Hallo, bleib auf Abstand.
Mann, ich muss pinkeln.
Du da, bring mir die Flasche. Musst du immer alle rumscheuchen, Meier? Ich sagte, bring mir die Flasche. Tu, was Offizier Meier sagt, Mann.
There you are.
Hörst du etwas schlecht?
Patient piece of shit.
What do we have here? Jack, the manservant or knave?
Ich muss eine Postkarte mit der Pyramide darauf nach Hause schicken.
Bleib auf Abstand. Ich schwitze. Komm nicht näher.
Wenigstens sind die
Hey.
Einheimischen nett.
I don't have time for silly matinee adventures.
Sehr nachdenklich.
Wenn mal was Aufregendes passieren würde.
In the court of the king.
Hier draußen in der Wüste will man nicht verloren gehen. Also reiß dich zusammen. Du hast eine Aufgabe.
Meine Füße bringen mich um.
Hau
So
ab,
be back here
verstanden?
later on. All right, here we go.
Damn it. Too dark. Need a light.
Since I'm nearby, let me do this one.
Beweg dich, Mann.
Oh, let's see here.
0805.
Should take a look in that locker.
Bereit hierfür?
Panama! Sweet dreams, fella. Indiana, you're a genius.
Steely.
Stone Steely. Should take this back to Nawal.
Die Offiziere spielen wieder Skat in ihrem Zelt. Meinst du, ich kann mitspielen? Bei dem Sold? Wir spielen nichts, was du dir nicht leisten kannst. Wenn ich gewinne, müssen sie mich respektieren. Vielleicht sogar befördern. Wenn du die Offiziere vor ihren Kollegen bloßstellst, nehmen sie dir mehr als...
I don't have time for silly matinee adventures.
We're going to continue on with the Sanctuary of the Guardians.
Ich muss eine Postkarte mit der Pyramide darauf nach Hause schicken.
Let's check this out.
Found the medallion?
Of course. Any signs of Laura?
No, nothing. Oh, it worked. Apriti sesamo. Wow.
This hasn't been disturbed for thousands of years.
Maybe because of this huge hole.
Yeah.
Shit.
Watch your step.
I can't see the bottom. This is very exciting, Dr. Jones. It's too dark in here.
All right, the village market. Maybe they have something I can use.
You go ahead. I wait for you here.
Was? Ich will keinen Sonnenbrand.
Mein hübsches Modell. Es ist so öde. Was hilft mir? Stiefel zu klauen. Okay, ich meine Blondinen. Sollte nicht jammern. Okay, Anton. Was? Ich habe die Schätze versteckt wie abgemacht. Nicht so laut. Oh, Entschuldigung. Wenn wir das hier hinbekommen, sieht das mehr als lohnt. Und in der Nähe
نهارك سعيد.
Naharuk Said.
There's some big dates.
في ايه يا ست؟
كنت بفكر في معزتي عزيزة. نفسي أشوفها تاني. بس انت عارف رجليا شايلاني بالعافية.
تقصدي اللي انت سبتيها؟ هي دي كانت اقرب واحدة لقلبك مش كده؟
أيوة، كانت غير كل المعز التانية. كانت حنينة.
طب سبتيها ليه؟
كنت عارفة إنها هتعيش عيشة أحسن مع العيلة دي. أنا بقدر أمشي بالعافية عشان المرض اللي صابني. بس نفسي أشوفها تاني.
هقول لهم يعدوا علينا بالمعزة وقت ما يقدروا.
Mamashi recipe. Dear granddaughter, your mother told me you wanted the recipe for mamashi. Just follow my instructions and it will be wonderful. First, fry onions with butter and mastic. When translucent, add oatmeal and spices and cook until the meat is brown. Add washed rice and mint and toast for a while. Stuff the rice mixture into the pigeons. Make sure to get stuffing beneath the skin or it will not be good. Seal the opening in the birds or the stuff will leak. Boil them in water with onion and spices until the birds are flexible. Do not throw away the water. It is delicious stock and should be treasured. Fry the birds and boil until crispy all over, then serve and enjoy. Funabashi. Did they actually use pigeon meat if made currently?
المعزة دي كان فيها حاجة غير كل المعيز. نفسي أشوفها تاني قوي. بصة واحدة عليها كفاية.
Oh, yeah, so we cook pigeon with that. Bird is bird, I guess.
Pigeons are a delicacy when prepared correctly.
Exactly.
اخبارك ايه؟
وعليكم السلام.
Novel article. Dame Nawal Shafiq Barkley donates to Cairo Museum. It was announced yesterday that the British Egyptian shipping magnate and philanthropist Dame Nawal Shafiq Barkley would donate a substantial amount to the Cairo Museum. In the socialite circles of Cairo, Miss Shafiq Barkley is renowned for her extravagant parties and adventurous lifestyle. From Cape Town to Cairo, Berlin to Baghdad, she has made a name for herself as eminence, recent in many courts and an aficionado of the finer things in life. Miss Shafiq Barkley's father was a high-ranking British officer, and her mother was the famous nightclub singer Layla Shafiq. Upon her father's passing, she used the inheritance to invest in a burgeoning enterprise that would later evolve into the international shipping giant SBS. In recent years, Ms. Shafiq Barkley has devoted much of her wealth to her philanthropic endeavors, particularly those focused on the preservation of cultural heritage worldwide.
Nawal seems to be the talk of the town.
Improves the amount of health that is restored in the member. So I do that.
Maybe I could learn something from this.
اهلا. لو تسمحي ممكن تحكي لنا حكايه الاميره والتعبان العظيم؟
طب ماشي، كل اللي عايز يسمع يتجمع هنا.
أنا بحب الحكاية دي.
كان يا مكان كان في ملكة بتدعي ربها يوهبها مولودة بنت، بس البنت
Certainly knows how to captivate an audience.
ومعاها نورها. الطفلة دي هتموت في يوم من الأيام
أنا أقدر أدفع
لدغ التعبان. عشان كده الأميرة الصغيرة اتربت في حصن.
البلح خيره كتير السنه بس بتاع السنه اللي فاتت.
يومك جميل. البلح ما بيعجبكش على طول، طب ما بلاش منه.
ما اقدرش ابطل اكل منه اصلي.
Wish I had time to relax.
السنة اللي فاتت قلت إن البلح حلو بزيادة وإن شوية منه كانوا مسمومين.
كان كده فعلا.
القرد مات عشان كان عجوز وتعبان، مش بسبب البلح.
سمعت
لأنه كان عارف اللعنة اللي صديقه.
أنا أقدر أدفع
Village.
وشوف ده هيعجب أخويا قوي ده.
A bit busier than Vatican City.
You want a picture?
Asma.
Of the monkey?
That monkey is up to something.
Of course.
That monkey's up to something.
What are you selling?
Aywa, I think I have something for you.
Hello, guy.
Dowtharit is a queen, not a guy.
Didn't realize I was speaking to the last pharaoh of the Ramesside dynasty. My apologies, Your Majesty.
Maybe this would tease open your money pouch. Yes, lamb.
Not bad. How much?
From beautiful Vienna, I can barely part with it, but I will sell it for a very, very good price to you, sir.
Let me think about it. If I'm gonna be crawling around Egyptian tombs, a lighter would come in handy.
Excellent lighter. I bought it from a German soldier.
Not bad.
The lighter is yours.
Thanks.
A very,
What's
very,
this?
very good price, sir.
No, I'm good for now.
اقدر افصل في السعر ده. سعر زي الفل. مراتي هتحب ده.
Not right now.
Best quality in all of Egypt.
All right, I'll have
Let's get
this.
both.
I'll take this.
Away. What do you want? shit.
نهارك سعيد.
Summon the pyramids? Is that
Walaikum
what it is?
assalam.
The best, the finest, practically free.
سعره كام ده؟ سعر زي الفل. حلو ده.
Good wares, the best in the market.
أهلا.
Your money is always welcome here, sir.
Another one nearby.
أنا دايما أسمع أصوات غريبة خارجة من تحت البيت اللي ساكنه النازيين. سمعتها.
Is this the underground boxing ring?
Keine Fremden erlaubt.
Nazis only, I guess.
Knuckle Duster Den.
يا عم دي إشاعة.
Okay. Alright, so how about this? Let's get closer to the sanctuary and then we'll call it an episode. We got a good start to the new region of Gizeh here in this game. We got quite a bit done. We still got some upgrading and collecting to do. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure there's a few more side quests that we have to complete as well too. But we're gonna start off with the Sanctuary of the Guardians of the Sphinx, the Great Sphinx, that is. Yeah, and we'll see what further mysteries away from us. So let's get closer first. It's down here. Oh, a train? We'll worry about that later on.
Yep, bought this little fella at the market.
Well, I hope you didn't buy it from that lady with the monkey. Nawal told me she's a con artist.
No, of course I didn't.
Oh, it's not my money. Shit.
I got you.
Good reflexes.
Now what? Look, do you think we can pass through there?
Only one way to find out.
There's something there, but we'll halt it for another episode. So we're going to explore this entire sanctuary, see what we can find in this area here. And also look to see what other, like I said, what other mysteries and missions that await for us in Gizeh here. So other than that, what's that? Oh, it's a thing. Okay. Okay. Alright, so other than that, we're gonna explore down here, see what is in that hole, because that hole's pretty deep. And hopefully there's a soft landing spot down there. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I think it's gonna be episode 11. Yeah, episode 11. And let's see what fun and adventures will wait for us here. Alright guys, take care and I'll see you later.